No, you know what? I probably have a much, but just a better feel, just as a group, like just in terms of togetherness and feel for each other. Hopefully it'll translate to a better season. I think just a group overall. I think just more, hopefully just more responsible as a team. Hopefully tomorrow we the message with these guys is like, we got to play with a lot of urgency. We can't. We're not coming off of like back-to-back second weekend in the NCAA tournament. We're coming off 3 straight losing seasons, man. We're trying to establish like a winning brand of basketball, and that's got to start with not trying to out-talent somebody in these types of games.
What would you like from the Harvard game, and did anything surprise you the way they played?
I would say just the way we, because they run that motion, and they're an experienced team and a really good team. Just the way we held up on defense. We gave up 12 threes, but a couple of them were late when it was a multi-possession game. They ended up making 12 threes. I didn't like that. They shot somewhere in the low 40s from the field. I like that. They were negative assist to turnover, so we pressured, but we weren't reckless with it. And we were, I think, 16 assists, 12 turnovers in the game, which was a good number. I think we were 9 for 19 from 3 or 8 from that, something like that. So I thought, we didn't take a reckless amount of threes. We had a good mix of inside out, and we just looked mature. We looked like a good team.
I think you said a couple weeks ago you'd have a better idea of what you guys can be this year after that scrimmage. I mean, can you get a real good, strong gauge of just one? I mean, a good team, but
yeah,
you do have a good gauge on how the team could look this year.
Yeah, it gives you hope. I mean, it's like remember last year we were like hanging on to try to keep it single digits, and they were missing multiple guys last year. Aiken didn't play. Multiple other guys were not available to them. Towns didn't play either. So, just definitely more hope coming out of the breakdown from last year. And now it's, I think we have a pretty good idea what we're going to get from, the 7 returning guys. Obviously, we'll see what we get from the freshmen, and then again, like what guys can take their game to another level. Christian and Al Tariq be like a big time senior backcourt. Like if you have great senior guards, like you could do well. Tyler, next step, big. Josh, can he be a high level inside guy? Sid and Brendan, Isaiah, and then these freshmen, we need them to eventually really contribute.
What about Jalen's back to practice now, and how's he looking coming off the ankle?
Yeah, he probably he's been getting some live reps. We'll see how he responds. Today we obviously want to have him for the opener. If he's feeling good, we'll obviously would love to have him play tomorrow, get some jitters out or whatever. But he looks like he should be back by the opener. I don't know about tomorrow.
Coach, do you see some differences between your team and practices this year said last year?
Yeah, not as many distractions in practice. Just not as many distractions in terms of like just trying to get effort or trying to get focus or trying to get things like that, like just a more focused group, but that's what you get in the year 2. It doesn't really have anything to do with who isn't here. It's just when you go into your second year together, just everyone's a lot more on the same page, understands what my expectations are.
James.
Last year and a half to like first year professional, you settled into a community, you started a program, all the Big East stuff, you had some health issues to address.
Players, it's a blur, man. This thing is a blur. I don't even remember. 18 months could have been 18 years. You don't remember. Things come at you in the job, like so quickly on top of each other. Recruiting, the season, the day-to-day deal with players, the things that go on with them. But then there is the personal life, which things come up for you with your family, with your own. You don't really notice a lot. I don't really remember a lot. It's like it feels like the season just ended. To be honest with you.
Have you determined will James play tomorrow and anything for moving
Yeah,
forward?
we'll have something on that probably soon. For you guys, just relative to God bless you. Relative to just how we're continuing.
What's a reasonable expectation for the three freshmen you have? You coached freshmen before. These guys are pretty talented. I mean, as you look ahead, what do you think?
Yeah.
What can I get out of these guys?
Yeah, play. They got to. What you want to see from them early in the year, when they're on the court, is playing hard, like playing good defense, and being good teammates, and then we can build the role offensively as they start really understanding like what it takes to play college basketball, like to be on a team, to understand where to be at both ends of the court. Cook's the furthest ahead because he was here for half a year, and because Jalen's been hurt and James is dealing with what James is dealing with. So, we thought we'd be further along with the other two freshman guards, but because of injury and because of off the court, quite honestly, going into the beginning of the season, we're not getting as much out of this group as we hoped we would at this point. So, minus a Cook, who kind of, I guess when he came in, there was some questions about, I don't know, how would he handle coaching, how would he handle being in a program, like day-to-day expectations. But Cook has been, and I probably count on my hands how many bad minutes he's had in practice in terms of his mindset, intensity, and urgency. So, but Cook is he's in a good spot. The other two guys not where we need him to be right now for a variety of reasons.
Ken, did you get a feel of the ripple effect that Cook could have when he was on the floor, and the things he could do, and how it affects him?
So I think you anticipate these things. I was dropping hints to you guys, on the record, off the record, that we felt like Tyler was going to start the season at guard. With Christian and Allen at a Cook, would have a pretty good chance to start at the 4, him or Sid. He'd have to obviously, him and Sid would be competing for that. With Josh. So what that does is, you got tremendous, positional size with Tyler as a third guard, with his shooting. And so you're going 6'8", 6'9" with length, and then Josh at 6'9". So, we're a lot more formidable in terms of like length, athleticism. We look a lot more like a good college team when the ball tips. I don't know what's going to happen after that, but at least when they introduce us, we're going to look great.
And that was the difficulty of playing against Cincinnati, Tulsa. Some of these teams kind of pushed you around a little bit last year.
Yeah, I mean, we had success in Rhode Island because, like, Jared Terrell, and E.C. Matthews, and Karan Iverson at the 4, who was close to 6'10". Jared Terrell was 6'3", 230. E.C. Matthews was 6'5"-ish. And then we played a 6'3", 6'4" point guard. So, yeah, we were a guard-oriented attack, but, like, we didn't play like really little guards. Whereas last year it was Al, Jalen at around 6'2", and Christian at 6'2". And we just look a lot more formidable. Should be a better rebounding team. You should be able to kind of cover the court more too.
Tom had the scout tonight. Is he being fired at the
Those guys all look the same. We always Eric and Tom, I would get them confused on the road. I got a lot of respect for Eric. Eric's excellent. I considered Eric, I almost hired him off Tom's staff when I was at Rhode Island a couple times. Eric will do a great job there. And Tom does have pressure on him. There was word came out that they were going to play some matchup zone tomorrow. So, usually an exhibition game, you're just hoping that, you get a nice man game. Tom dropped that on me yesterday, so I'm pissed at Tom for scheduling an exhibition versus a team that's going to come in and play matchup zone.
First practice, you were looking more out of Tyler and Isaiah and those guys. leaders. How do you plan on using them on the court to help facilitate that?
Well, Tyler, we need them all to play defense and rebound and play hard, really hard. Tyler is a big year for Tyler to really establish himself as like a high-level starter for us and a guy who's got a real career going in basketball. And Isaiah, Isaiah's been awesome, man. He could be he could have a tremendous impact on our season as, a guy could play the 4 or 5 off the bench for us. He's a max effort guy, and he's developed a niche offensively to be able to make a 15-footer. Understands how to move and pick and roll, and he's a really good ball screen defender and post defender.